Hey guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to a What If story. I was thinking and came up with a really cool idea that I want to test it out, see how you guys like it. Now we're gonna run some information. This is gonna be a male deku because my last one I made with a female, so we'll go with this one male. So with this, what if it's called a what if deku had a demon shadow, had demon shadow. Yeah, demon shadow, yeah. Now, this quirk is going to be very similar to Tokiyami's Dark Shadow, but a lot more advanced. Now this is what Ezekiel going to look like when he gets when he gets out of baby face. He's going to have pitch black hair. His eyes are dim. They're not as green as they would be in canon, so they're like a darker green. All the life out of him is sucked out of him. And this is what the demon shadow figure looks like how dark shadow looks like a bird. This one looks like a young, like a woman shadow, and she's able to produce a shadow size out of her. And also I'm giving her ability because I want to. Light doesn't do shit to her as it does to dark shadow. She's able to use black fire breath. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. And I'm changing a couple things. Some of you might not like it, but I'm gonna do it anyways because it's for the story. Now, the first thing I'm changing, I'm switching Tokiyami's gender into a girl, so she's gonna be a she in this one. I've never seen. I don't really see a whole lot of what ifs evolve around Tokiyami at all, really. Not a whole lot. So I'm gonna give the character a little more spotlight. He's gonna be a she, and Eri and Overhaul, their relationship is gonna switch. I'm gonna age up Eri, where she's in her when Izuku's born. She would be around maybe 18, 19. Yeah, we'll do that way. And she's actually Overhaul's real daughter. That's how I'm fixing this. As she willingly, you know, she willingly to participate up into the experiments to make the quirk canceling bullets and the quirk canceling pills. She does it willingly because that's her father. So they have a daughter relationship. A daughter and father relationship. She's not technically a villain, but her father is. But she's willing to do what needs to be necessary to do. And what else? This is what she's gonna look like. This is I saw a couple pictures of Ari as adult, older, but they were really hard to find. And there's another picture, but she's gonna look like this with the outfit, everything. There's nothing else really. Oh, that's the thumbnail. One of them. So the thumbnails. That's one of my old ones I was making. So as we continue our story, me rambling on about information. Izuku's won't be able to use fire himself, but his demon shadow will. And let's see. Let's start our story. As we start our story as Inko, giving birth to Izuku in a unknown location, an unknown place, at an unknown time. I see that a lot, but as it's like a white room, there's a lot of people with lab coats as Inko is giving birth to Izuku. As the baby is born after a couple hours. As they're like, Dr. Inko, are you alright? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. Give me some water. As she gets some water. Alright, take take that thing away. Put it in, put it in the observing lab. As the one of the doctors take the baby, he's in goes out of out of the room they were in. It's a white hallway with a bunch of doors with key cards on it. As he swipes one of the key cards, as it shows like a room that sees through. It has like a secret see-through. It is a normal room, but they're able to see through from the other side. It's like an observing area to watch things, like invisible glass type of stuff. Type of stuff where you have the interrogation rooms and like in the police station stuff. As the fake room is like a kid's room. As she puts the baby down. He puts the baby down in the crib as he walks off, and Inko, does recovery as they're observing the baby. The baby's not making any noise whatsoever. Very quiet. As she's writing this down, the subject seems to be unresponsive, doesn't act like a normal baby. That's good to know. Dr. Inko, we got the test results. They tested for easy to have a quirk. And he was born with a quirk. Like, we found out what his quirk is. He definitely has a quirk. And she's like, excellent. What is it? It's like, it's very similar to a quirk that's registered called Dark Shadow. It's very powerful what the records say, but there's some weaknesses, but I'm not totally sure, if he has it or not. We're going to have to wait till he gets older. As she's like, excellent. Do you have what we need? Yes, we do. We have the pills. And she's like, huh. So, is the rumors say these things? Are the rumors true about these little nifty little pills? Yes, they're quirk enhancing pills. These are permanent. The permanent ones. We lost a lot of people. Yeah, we caused some strings. We got a couple of them. As they didn't get it through Overhaul or Airy. So when they find out, they're gonna be quite pissed. So, anyways, let's continue. As like very well. As they begin, they study the pills and they make their own serum out of it. They made it into a serum form. As Ingo is quite intelligent, she figured out. So they're made from a blood. Interesting. As they synthesize it into a liquid form, and she copied it using sorry. I'm gonna say she's sorry. Sorry about that. She synthesized the drug so they can mass produce it. I'm just saying they found a way. I don't know how they would, figure out a way to reproduce, quirk enhancing serum in liquid form. But I'm saying, let's say one of them have like a quirk or something like that. I don't know how they would do it. Let's say they use it, through cloning blood or something like that. I don't know. Let's continue. I don't really want to, go into the technical, all the science involved in that, because we don't really know a whole lot besides, it being created from Aries blood. So let's just say they have, they got a good amount of sample of Aries blood with the pills, so they get able to synthesize their own version of it enough for the experiment what they're doing here. So she's like, synthesize this, and I want mass produce for the experiment. It's like, yes, Dr. Inko. As they walk out, she's like, you're going to be my goal to, she's trying to make, she's trying to find a way to, able to make a way to evolve people's quirks through a drug and sell it at a high rate. She's like, you're going to make me a lot of money, kid. As you know, she's smiling. I know I'm making Ego like a terrible person here, really terrible than normal. It's too, she's using this boy that she gave birth to, her son, to advance her career in quirk science. Because they already defund her with, what she had planned, and they found it unhuman, but she did it anyway, so she found other methods, on the road methods. So let's continue. As over the years, she has done experiments on the young boy, injecting him with a quirk enhancing drug in serum, in needle form, as they stick him, as it's slowly making Izuku's quirk sentient. As one of the doctors tried to, it was his normal checkup to get, needled in, to get ejected with the serum. As suddenly the shadow appeared out of Izuku. He's about 3. Yeah, 3. As Izuku just stands there as the shadow of a black figure, a woman, pops out of his back as she conjures a scythe, as she cuts his head off, clean off, as blood goes everywhere. As as they saw that in observing the double scene glass, as she writes them down, seems like his quirk finally manifest, or showed up at least. Seems to be highly protective over the boy. Must be some way. It must be some sort of defense mechanism to protect the host. Interesting. I'm just saying host because it's easier that way. Even though I know the quirk's not a parasite, but it protects the main body basically. Fascinating. As they gas the boy's room, as Inko has a gas mask, as she flops a quirk canceling collar on him, as he wakes up in bed, doesn't know what's going on, as the entity is looking at the window, at the mirror, angrily, as she points to her through the window. She knows she's there, as she gestures with her finger to her throat, saying, you're dead. As Inko's taking it back like this, it's like, I need to be more careful. That seems to know where I was. Interesting. That's another thing to add on to the list. Things that's I'm observing. As they go through the years, now he's about 5. And we're going to cut to Overhaul and Airy. It's like, you wanted to see me, Father. Oh, Airy, come here, dear. I've found out some things that I'm not very happy, as they see piles of bodies all around the room. It's like, what happened, Father? Apparently one of our old shipments was taken. And I finally figured out who did it. Airy's like, who is it? Like, and they happen to took some of your blood, daughter. And she's pissed. As one of them's still alive. He's like, sorry, it was people in lab coats. I don't know much about them. As Aries shoots him in the head with a gun, because she has one. She's like, so Father, are we going to teach are we going to teach these people not to mess with us? And she's like, yeah, exactly, daughter. I found out where their little operation's at. It's a big, like a laboratory type of thing, according to what my intel says. we're going to raid it tonight and kill everyone there. As Aries like, very well, Father. Let's get this over with. I don't like how people using my blood for whatever means they have planned. As Overhaul, it's like, yeah, well, they will pay. No one messes with the Yakuza and lives. As you know, over the years, he's around five right now. Over the years, the experiments have gotten worse into like more like torture. Yeah, you know what I'm doing here. The reverse of Aries. So this is, I decided to do a reverse of it. So a different point of view, make it seem a little more interesting. So as you know, she's been torturing Izuku through different means to see what his demon shadow is capable of. As they experiment through night, he does go berserk at nighttime, so he always has a collar on. When they do tests, they take it off, but they never do the test at night. As that goes on, as they strap the young boy into a chair and start electrocuting him severely to see how far it could go without him being unconscious. They're trying to see if, the quirk enhancing stuff is working. They're trying to make into like a super soldier type of stuff, like a quirk weapon. Basically what it is. He's already damaged, his mental state is already damaged, like holy hell. Doesn't show no emotions, barely talks. He doesn't understand anything about what's going on. So as, Izuku and, the entity in his head, little brother, we need to kill them all. Like, not kill them all, it's like, little brother, we need to wait our chance. Then we'll take them. You just need to release control. Just trust me. She's trying to convince Izuku to, not hold back anymore. As she says, these people don't care about you or us. They must be eradicated with extreme prejudice. They're going to keep doing this until we're dead. As, Midori is, listening, doesn't really talk. Being tortured like that, you won't talk very much. Yeah, his quirk has his own personality because of the quirk serum that, it evolved it. I forget what they call it, but they evolved it. So as, there's a loud bang from the part of the building as a bunch of men with black suits are all run into the facility, killing all the researchers that's been going on. As you see Overhaul and Aerie, as they're going through different computers, as they come across a live feed what they're doing, as they see a young boy tortured in a like a share cell. It's at full blast. As Aries very upset. So is Overhaul because it's all in there, as they found out they were using her blood that synthesized a quirk enhancing serum. As Overhaul like, using my own technology against me? I don't think so. As they find Inko. As Overhaul's about to kill her, Aries steps in. No, father, allow me. As she rewind Inko to non-existent, and it's like, stupid bitch. Using the parent. She found out that she used her own son to do this. Use her own child for experiments. As you know, they go through killing everyone. As they get to the machine that's electrocuting Izuku, as she shoots the machine with a gun, with a pistol, as it shuts off, as Eri picks up Izuku in her arms, and Overhaul is like, "What are you doing with the child? We should kill it." As Eri's like, "No, father. The boy he was no part of this. He was as, yeah, I feel a kinship with this one. As, yes, I'm doing this. Eri is going to be the mother, adopt the mother. And Overhaul is going to be the grandfather? Yeah, so, anyways, and Eri has rewind Overhaul constantly when he gets a certain age. So rewinds him to his youth. So, so that he'll be around the same age in canon. So as that goes on, as Overhaul's like, very fine. We need to gather all the evidence and burn this place to the ground. We can't allow the heroes get to see us here. As Night Eye is always on his ass. So as that happens, they take, young Midoriya back to the Yakuza headquarters. Whatever Yakuza headquarters, because I know they move a lot. So as she puts, Midoriya on her bed, as Overhaul's like, daughter, what are you planning to do as a boy then? It's very simple, father. I'm going to raise him. As after what we saw in that room, then what we saw the fees of all the different experiments they had been going on the boy. Also, his quirk is quite useful for a father. It would be a great asset to you. He's only saying that. She's only saying that to make sure Overhaul doesn't does like kill the boy anyways, because her father is a little bit more vicious, but not towards her, but everyone else. So it's like, very well. Send me the information. I'll look it over and I'll judge if the boy is worth keeping around alive. I said, yes, father. As she put Izuku, she's laying. Izuku's sleeping now. Because passed out from being, electrocuted. So, as that happens, I need to do laundry. I'll do that after this video. So, a couple hours pass out. Izuku wakes up, and he's scared. So he runs and hides underneath the bed. Yeah, as Eri sees that, he's like, "Hey there, I'm not going to hurt you." As she reach out her hand for Izuku to grab it. It's like, "I'm not going to hurt you. You're safe now. Those bad people won't hurt you." As the entity popped out of Izuku, has her sight against her neck, as she says, "You go anywhere near the boy and you're dead." As Eri smiles, it's like, "Don't worry." So that's your quirk. Fascinating. But no, I don't mean the boy I don't mean the boy any harm. After all, I'm the one that kept him alive. If you weren't paying attention, Dark Demon Shadow, she knows what she did. She's like, "Very well. If any harm comes to the boy, you're all dead." Yeah, she reverts back into Izuku. It's like, "Come on, you little one. What's your name?" As he's like, "Izuku." Like, he says Izuku without emotion. He hid under the bed because it's a defense mechanism. Because he thinks he's going for another round of torture. Or experiment, they like to say. So, and she's like, "I am Eri. I'm going to be taking care of you from now on. Alright?" As she picks up Izuku, ruffles his hair. She's like, "Come on, let's get you something to eat. You look all skin and bones." Because they haven't been feeding him, really. He's very weak and frail. So they didn't take care of him very well. So as the day progressed, no, they go down and he scarfs everything down like he hasn't eaten in a while. All the rest of the Yakuza sees that. Eri smiles at him. It's like, slow down, kid. It's not going to, it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, she ruffles his hair as she sees the brand on his neck, labeled Demon. They branded him with a tattoo of this demon on his neck. She's like, yeah, she looks kind of upset because they use her blood to enhance his quirk and they start torturing the boy to see what the effects would be for science. So, oh god, sorry guys, I kind of made Inko into a terrible person, but she's dead now, so you don't have to worry about that. So I think we're gonna stop it here, and don't know where I'm gonna take this story. So he might be a villain or a anti-hero, or he might, be an undercover agent for Overhaul for UA. That's his thought. So leave it, comment down below if you want, what route you want him to take. A villain, an anti-hero, or spy playing as a hero when he gets old enough. So, hope you guys have a good 9-day jump in time zones. And I will be working on my next episode of my vector control what if after this video. So I got to work on the story. So hopefully it will be up by at least 8 or 9. So, catch you guys later. Bye.